Hey, what's up, Expo? I'm the DVD guy, and today we're going to go over Gears of War. This is for the Xbox 360, of course. The best way to describe this is it's really an action game that involves hide-and-go-seek in a futuristic world, if that kind of explains it. Basically, you play a character called Marcus. He's this huge, gigantic, mercenary-style guy who is in prison, and his buddy bails him out of prison, and then they just go and fight a war. There's not much plot to this game, but who cares? This is an awesome action game. One of the things about this game is that it's very polished, and everything just looks super good in it. It has this real dirty, dilapidated look about it. Like, everything's in ruins, all the cities are in ruins. Everything really is just totally decayed and destructed. You are basically in some sort of army, I guess you could say, and you have to fight these things called the Locusts, which are a alien being, and your job is to blow them up. And there's not much plot at all. It's basically your job is just to fight this, and the whole time throughout the whole entire story, there's no description of what you did in the past, and the dialogue is just very action movie-esque, which I really, really liked. A game like this, you don't need much plot. It's really just about shooting people. Now, like I said before, this is basically just a game of hide-and-go-seek, and the reason why that is because your job in the game is basically you duck behind anything and everything and kind of take a couple shots over the wall or from behind the pillar or whatever to defeat your enemy. Otherwise, if you're just out in the open and shooting, like in some other games like, I don't know, Halo or whatever, you really will just get torn up. So it's kind of cool because it's a different aspect. It's not just go out and I can shoot better than you, so I'm going to win. It's really, you have to pick the best spots, and there's some team involvement where you involve other players, and I'm talking about by yourself, but the AI, and you can heal them or and make them okay or use them to distract people. They're not that useful as in being able to shoot your targets, but they are a good distraction. You can go up to them, use them, and get them in the fight and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. It's a good idea. You can play through the campaign as two players, which I think is really, really cool. And it's really, really fun. I just think this is a really good game. Some cool aspects is, I just think one of the things that makes this game so good is the weaponry. The guns are so brutal and nasty that it's just awesome. Like, they just are so powerful and so ridiculous because it's supposed to be in the future. And one of the guns has like a chainsaw bayonet on it, and it just gets blood all over the screen. And you like a little bit of gore in your video games? It's for you. Now, other than that, I mean, I just think this game is really very well made. Some other things that happen in the game is the online mode. Online mode is kind of played like, I guess you could say like Counter-Strike, where if you die, you're out, and unless your teammate revives you. So it's kind of interesting. It's not like Halo where you respawn, or some other games like Call of Duty 4 where you respawn. It's really, you die, you're out. Your teammate might be able to get you back into it, but there's like a finishing move that your opponents can do on you, and then you can't come back. And I think that's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. It's a good setup. I think with the first